In this video, I'm going to show you how to make your fonts look more interesting in Canva. So to me, this January text looks way better than this. I will get really bored if I had to look at this same simple black minimalist font for the whole 12 months of the year on this calendar. So I'm going to show you some different styles that you can do, some different font recommendations that look good. You can use this for calendar like I did. I do have another tutorial where I showed how to make the calendar, which will be linked down below if you wanted to watch that one. But you can also use this for things like party invitations, wall art, whatever you want to make. You can apply the same tools to whatever you're making. So this font here is Lavello, and I'm currently obsessed with it. It looks really good in just black for the days of the week, but also when you add different effects to it like I did in multicolored here. But if you aren't as keen on this font, then I do have some other font options for you. You can screenshot this in the video, or otherwise it will be linked in the blog post down below so you can refer back to it later. So there's a variety of fonts here. Also keep in mind that I had to make it quite small to fit them all on here, but when you blow these fonts up larger, they can change how they look completely, and they look really good, look a lot better when they're larger. The other thing is, some of these fonts you might think, why did she include them? This Dynapuff one, for example, stands out. But when you add text effects to it and make it uppercase, it completely changes how the font looks. And I think that when you want to add text effects like I showed before with the different colors, it looks better when you use uppercase for the letters. So keep those things in mind, and let's go and experiment. So sticking with the calendar theme, I've just typed out the 12 months of the year so I can show you some different ways of how you can change the text, and then you can choose what you want to use. So I'm going to do the Lavello one first because I'm currently obsessed with that. And I'm going to blow this up even bigger so you can see it better. So that looks good on its own, and you can always, change the colors individually or change it for the whole word or whatever you want to do. But I mean, it is kind of plain, so let's make it look a bit nicer. So there's a few options that you can do. You can go to effects and then outline. And this is what I did for the calendar that I showed you just before. And instead of gray, I would go with black. And then you can individually left click and change the text. So for this color palette, I actually just made the colors that I always use, which are bright, into pastel. I just went to ChatGPT and said, I love using this color palette. Can you give me a pastel version of it? And it spat out these colors. And I was like, great. Didn't have to think about it. Looks good. You can arrange them in any color order that you see there. Completely different order to what I picked. I just did random. But if you're lacking inspiration, highly recommend just jumping onto ChatGPT and saying, I want like a multicolored theme in, I don't know, citrus colors, or I want to use 3 different shades of pink, a purple and a blue. Give me some color palette ideas. So if you're stuck, really good to use that. So there's some multicolored text with an outline. Another option, I'm going to go again with uppercase, is the same font, which is Lavello. And then in the effects menu this time, I'm going to add a drop shadow. So you might think that's a little strange to add a drop shadow, but if you increase the offset and then you make it two-tone, so instead of black, let's make this a light pink, and then I'm going to go with a hot pink. I'll just blow that up so you can see better. It looks quite good, and you can see that it shows more detail when I enlarged it, and that's why I recommend using it for something like this, just 1 or 2 words on something that will be large. If you had it at small font, you wouldn't really see the detail that we've just added there. So I'll show you now that Dynapuff font I was talking about before. So let's make it bold, is another way that completely change how it looks. And we're in uppercase now, so it's kind of this groovy, bubbly font. But if we go to effects and we go hollow, it again changes how it looks. One of the glitches with some of these fonts though, well, I consider it a glitch. I don't really like these weird triangle things happening here. So if you do it on another word, it can again look different. But just something to consider before you choose a font and go ahead and apply it to the whole thing that you're making. So in this case, for a calendar, if that kind of thing irritates you, then yeah, maybe do some experimenting like this first before you go and apply it across the whole calendar. And then obviously you can change the color. That way, if you just want to change the outline instead of filling the letters in like I did up here. Some other fonts that look good when you do some effects on them is wedges. This one looks quite nice when we blow it up. It's a more simple font with not a lot of space in between for the letters, so I wouldn't personally use it like that. That to me is a bit too bold, but when we do effects we can tone it down. Where was it? Sorry, it should be doing This one here, I think, makes it a bit easier to see if you're going to do the reverse with just the outline. So if you are concerned about something being ink friendly and keeping it to just black only, but you don't want just the plain black minimalist text, this is the kind of effect that I would use. I would do the hollow outline. You can do other things in this menu like curving the text, which can also look different. That to me doesn't look very nice though with the letter spacing. So you can change the letter spacing in here. It kind of corrects it a little bit, but I still think it looks a bit funny, and I had to add a ridiculous amount of spacing to fix that. So definitely do some experimenting before you apply it across your whole design of whatever you're making. And instead of having to click on one thing, one bit of text, change the effects, then click on the next one and repeat it again and again, you don't need to do that. You can just copy. So click on what you want, press Control-C, Control-V to paste it, and then you can change the letters. So let's go February, and you need to type it after what you've already typed, and then it will maintain the formatting, because you'll notice when I did this here, it makes it blue. So you kind of need to go in the reverse, if that makes sense. And then we need to add in one more color. Just go with orange, red. So that is how you can do some different styles in Canva. Again, I'll have this recommended fonts linked down below if you want to copy. So definitely experiment with it. They can look completely different depending on what outline and what effects that you add. So again, just click on your text, go to effects menu, and then experiment with all the options in there. I hope you found this video helpful. I will have the link to the tutorial on how to make this calendar, which will be linked down below as well. And don't forget to check out the rest of my YouTube channel and my blog for more tutorials, not only in Canva, but in other design software as well.